Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why I think the Washington football team can win the NFC East. I'll give you guys my reasons why, and we'll look at each team's schedule and see how many wins I think they will get. If you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video, and remember to check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. They got some insane jersey hoodies, including a Sean Taylor and Chase Young one. And if you guys are Eagles, Giants, or Cowboys fans, before you dislike the video, hear me out and let me give you guys my reasons why. So let's start off with the obvious. If we want to even think about winning this division, winning on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys is a must win. We really have to win this game if we want to win this division, because I think it's going to take 6 wins to win this division, and with the Giants having a tiebreaker against us because they swept us, if we both go 5-11, they are going to end up winning because they swept us. So we got to get to 6 wins, or somehow the Giants have to get to 4. So I'll give you guys some of my reasons why I think we have a very good shot of winning the division, and we'll get through some schedules. First off, everyone is at three wins right now. 3-7 every team except for the Eagles, and the Eagles are at 3-6-1. But the biggest thing is we have one of the easiest schedules remaining. Us and Dallas, out of the remaining teams in the NFC East, have the easiest schedule. And like I said, it's really gonna come down to this game against Dallas. If we win that, we are at 4 wins, and we have, 4 games right here, and these 3 right here against the Steelers, Seahawks are pretty tough. But the 49ers and the Panthers, we could easily win one of those games, and it's going to come down to that Philly game in Week 17. If you would look real quickly, we'll dive into it a little bit later. But the Giants have a somewhat tough schedule. They play the Bengals, which should be a win for them, especially with Ryan Finley in. Then they have the Seahawks. That's a very tough game. The Cardinals, the Browns, another 2 tough games, and the Ravens. So those are some really, really tough games. And they play the Cowboys, who aren't as bad as we thought they were. So they're probably going to win around 2 games out of those 6 right there. Again, that might be enough to win the division. That's why I'm thinking we have to get to 6 wins, because I don't see the Giants getting less than 5. If you look at the Cowboys schedule, their schedule is, it's pretty easy. It's probably the easiest in the division. They play us, they play the Ravens as a tough game, they play the Bengals, the 49ers, and then Eagles and Cowboys. So, if we beat them, they're probably going to lose to the Ravens. They can beat the Bengals, probably going to lose to the 49ers, and then we'll see about that. So that's why, again, I think we got to get to 6 wins, and we have a chance of doing that. And if you look at the Eagles schedule, it is absolutely brutal. They got the Seahawks, the Packers, the Saints, the Cardinals, and then the Cowboys and us. So not a very easy schedule. And now let me get to some of my reasons besides the schedules on why I think we have a decent shot of winning this division. So the first off is our offense is getting better and better. At least, they're getting more comfortable in this offense. If you just look at the points yesterday, that we only got 20, we could have easily gotten more. Dustin Hopkins at the end of the game missed a 30-yard field goal, and really after the midway through the third quarter, or really after the third quarter, we were just taking our foot off the gas, just running the ball. We could have easily scored more. We probably could have hit that 30 mark, but that's fine. Our offense was efficient. We were very balanced. I think we had 166 passing yards and 164 rushing yards. Around that is very balanced, and that's how you win football games. We won the turnover battle, which is great. And our offense, especially with Alex Smith, it's been getting a lot better. And another reason, we have so many young players on this team, including if you look at our division, the Eagles are a pretty old team. The Giants are a young team. That's the thing with the Giants. They're going to continue to get better just like us. But you got players on offense like Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, Isaiah Wright, Cam Sims, Steven Sims, who are all going to, even Terry McLaurin, all those receivers are going to get better and better as the season goes on, and they're going to get more acclimated to the offense and with Alex Smith. And the same thing goes with Alex Smith. Not only is he not played really before this against the Rams in 2 years, but he also is in a new offense, so he's still getting better and better in this offense as the season goes on. So I think that's gonna help us out, and hopefully, if we beat the Cowboys, we can at least be competitive, somewhat competitive. Obviously, the Seahawks and the Steelers are gonna be tough games that we are most likely gonna lose, but if we can keep those to less than 10 points or less than 14 points, I would be satisfied. Sorry. Another thing is, like the Giants, a lot of our losses, especially the last 4 weeks, have been close losses. I mean, you look at our games against the Giants. In our first game where we could have went to overtime, we lost by 1 point. Against the Cowboys, we won by a lot. Against the Giants, we lost by 3. Another heartbreaker. I think Dustin Hopkins also missed a field goal in that game. And then against the Lions, we lost by 3 again. Dustin Hopkins missed another kick. These really, really close games where one thing goes our way and we win that game. So I think we are going to be competitive. We got a somewhat easy schedule, but like I said, the first thing I said in this video, we have to beat Dallas, because if we don't, we're probably going to end up with 5 wins, and 5 wins, unless the Giants and the Cowboys somehow don't win many more games, it's just not going to do it in this division. As bad as it is, we're going to have to get to 6 wins, in my opinion, which we can. But we have to beat the Cowboys. If we beat the Cowboys, I think we're going to split against the 49ers and Panthers. 49ers are banged up this year with Jimmy G and George Kittle out. They also got Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas out. Richard Sherman's been out. So they got a lot of players that are out. And we could win this game against them or the Panthers. I would not be surprised if we split against them. So that would put us at 5 wins. And going into Philly, that January 3rd game, it might just be a win it to get in playoff game, or division title game, where if we win that game, we win the division. A couple weeks ago, I thought the Eagles were our biggest threat, and they still might be, but you just look at their schedule. I mean, it's going to be very hard for them to even get 2 wins out of this. But if you look at the Giants, I like what they're doing. I really do. They have a tough schedule. I think they win against the Bengals. I think they do. They might win one of these 4 right here. They really might. And they might lose to the Cowboys. Who knows? They're probably going to win, 2 games. Maybe 3. That's what I'm thinking. And the Cowboys, real quick before we end off the video, they play us, which if they win, they're probably going to be the favorites to win the division. Then they play the Ravens. That's a tough game. 49ers, I don't think they match up well with the 49ers. They play the Bengals. That's a good game. And then 2 divisional games. So, the Cowboys have a decent chance to. And, we're also getting some players back. We got Cornelius Lucas, who might be back this week. If not, he'll probably be back against the Steelers, because he's going to have 1.5 weeks, and then DeShazier Everett. So that should be good. Giants are also getting a couple players back. Xavier McKinney, who's a rookie safety. We'll see how he does. Could be a boost to their defense. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a wacky division, and it's going to look a lot different after Thursday. If we lose that game, we're pretty much out of it. But if we do win that game, I do think we're the favorites to win this division. So like I said, must win against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Win it. Whoever wins that game is in first place in the NFC East. I love it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button. If you did, turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And peace.